Well, I'm wearing it right now, so the cup comes second right now.
But in all seriousness, you guys have played in Columbus and Los Angeles and Dallas and Atlanta. You played a Saturday, a Wednesday, a Friday, a Monday. Do you know where you are at, what day it is, or is it just when it was really early when you were focused that it's 2 days out from game day?
I have no idea what days it is half the time. There are quite literally times we come in the Woody Hayes Athletic Center and someone says, "Yeah, I know it's Sunday." We're like, "What? We're having a Tuesday style format practice." So yeah, we literally have no idea. I didn't know it was Saturday until I looked at my watch. So I'm just living in the moment, literally, just trying to take every day one day at a time.
Congratulations being here. You made the transition from guard to tackle. I see some people look at that as a sacrifice for you. You think on a personal level, it looks like it's really working out well for you. Do you have aspirations? You know, it's very worried about the game Monday. Arms forward, like tackle, guard. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Right now, not really. I think it was a blessing to be in the NFL as in general. Hopefully I get to play offensive line. Hopefully they don't ask me to play punter or anything. But as long as I play offensive line, I'm gonna give my all, and regardless of position they put me. Yeah. Uh, you talking about Luke? Yeah. Luke stepped up for us in a big way. Obviously, we were very shallow at the O line position, especially the interior. So having him play at such a high level has been so huge for us. We all knew he could do it, but seeing him do it in the biggest of stages and continuing to improve on himself each game has given the O line room more life and more strength, knowing that we have another guy we can depend on.
Donovan, I understand playing last year, a lot of the juniors came together in a group text in the spring to kind of get you guys back together. What would it mean for you and this roster to really finally get
It'd mean a lot. A lot of us decide to come back from moments like this. You decide to commit to Ohio State to play in moments like this. So we know we have a tough game ahead of us, but at the end of the day, just being here is an accomplishment. So it's just our job to finish it off the right way.
Hey, Donovan, from your freshman season now, the landscape of college football has changed completely. What plays have you had to adjust mentally for the extended season?
Yeah, no. Around this time last year, we had a meeting detailing the new 12-team format and how long the season would go, which means we had to change the way we trained, the way we, our nutrition and how we recovered. So we knew it was going to be a lot more wear and tear on our bodies, but we knew that the outcome would be even more. So being able to try to execute at the highest level for as long as we have is a huge testament to everyone inside the athletic program, whether it be trainers, strength staff, and nutritionists. So everyone's ready to go, trying to execute on Monday.
the transition that you had to make from guard to tackle? Is it one where it's like a video game where you just switch positions? Right? That's a hard thing to do. What's that process been like for you? Obviously, being a senior, veteran in a lot of areas. What's that been like for you? That transition?
Yeah, no, guard and tackle are two separate worlds, in my opinion. At guard, you're basically fighting in a phone booth, and then at tackle, you're going against guys who are probably much better athletes than you. So there's different footwork, different hand placements. You're out on an island, which is probably the biggest change. So just being able to be comfortable in space was probably the biggest change. You have to have confidence in yourself, and obviously confidence in the guys around you. And so I played in high school, but I think Texas 4A football is a lot different than the high level collegiate football. But I practice against two of the best DNs in the world, so I have no choice but to get better. Jack and JT, and Kenyatta, Caden Curry, all those guys. They hold me after practice. We get extra reps after practice, so I can get comfortable on my feet, get comfortable in getting out of my stance to try to play the highest level on game days.
Anything that Notre Dame does, they have a great defense. Anything that you have your eye on Monday night to make sure that you guys come out?
Yeah, Notre Dame, they play exceptionally hard. You can tell they're well coached. All guys in there, they've faced adversity, but at the end of the day, they've risen above it, and it shows them that they're in the championship game for a good reason. They're very talented. They play with their hands well. They understand gap integrity, and they know how to get after it. So it's going to be a huge challenge for us, but we're looking forward to it. Thank you.
What was your reaction when you heard Chip Kelly was going to be your offensive coordinator, and what has he brought to the offense?
I feel like Chip Kelly's brought a lot of different unique sets and unique ideas to the offense. Obviously we have a lot of guys who can be great playmakers. And he's brought an offense that can utilize everyone in the system.
Coach Day taking people out, after Michigan, how much is this for him? You guys like doing this for him as well? Just given what he's kind of gone through.
Yeah, we love to win this for them. No, he's the ultimate competitor. He wants to win games more than anyone else in the building, and the stuff he and his family has gone through is ridiculous in our opinion. We understand the magnitude of the games we play, but some of the stuff he goes through I don't quite understand. But we're here now trying to win a game, not just for him but for everybody related to the program in the state of Ohio. At the beginning of the year, we were like, well, we had a lot more people in the O-line room. We lose a Remington Award-winning center, then we lose an All-American tackle, and then we lose Zen against Nebraska. And so there was a lot of reshuffling. A lot of guys had to move out of position. My story is just one of many. But at the end of the day, we just had to find our identity again and find a way that we can attack defenses and execute a high level to get our running backs in space, be able to protect Will as long as possible. I didn't know too much about Will. I mean, I didn't really dive into K-State tape like that. But once I like watched him a little bit, and then once he came in and started showing his leadership and how he took hold of the offense, I knew we were going to be all right. Yeah, it's funny you say that. He made me play tackle. There were practices where either guys were either exhausted or he just wanted to see something. He was like, "Hey, how about you go play tackle real quick?" And I was like, "Coach Fry, I'm never playing this position. Like, I don't understand why you're making me play this. Like we have so many tackles in our own line room. Like, it makes no sense for me to play this." He's like, "No, go in there and play tackle real quick." So I go in there, I get in the guard stance at tackles because I didn't know no better, and I blocked the best I could. And he was like, "Look, I don't know how this season's going to go, but we might need you to play tackle to win the game." So when Josh Simmons went down against Oregon, he was like, even then I was like, "I don't need to play tackle," and he was like, "No, I actually need you to be serious about these reps." And so when my number was called to actually move out to tackle, he said, "Look, I've subtly made you play it for a while now for you to kind of sort of gain confidence at it." And so I wouldn't say he's a mad genius, but he kind of saw the worst case scenario and be like, "Hey, let's make sure Donovan knows how to kick slide out to a wide 9." And so I give him all the credit in the world. He's helped me gain confidence at this new position. He's helped me grow into a better player in many ways. But it's just kind of one of those things that in the preseason he asked me in like one-on-one reps. When I took my guard reps, he's like, "Hey, how about you jump in at tackle real quick and see what you can do?" No problem. Thank you. It means a lot. I think it attests to everyone's hard work within our athletic program, not just the players. With this extended format, it means a lot more games, it means a lot more high-profile games, which means your body's banged up, you're mentally exhausted, but at the end of the day, you want to go out there and win. So to our strength staff, nutrition staff, our training staff, trying to get everyone back at championship level, everyone's all hands on deck, and then obviously our coaching staff getting us in the right position to go win games. No problem.
Donovan, I was talking to Larry Johnson, and he said sometimes the term players coach gets thrown around in a negative way, but he thinks Ryan embodies that in the best possible way. Can you think of some examples, maybe on or off the field, in which Ryan shows you guys who he is and what he means?
Yeah, Coach Day, like I feel like he does a great job of being the obviously the head coach authority figure, but at the same time being around us, trying to hear what we think and make sure our voices are heard. You know, I like to say he jokes with us, but at the end of the day, when we're on the field, it's all business. But when he's around us, at least like when we're not in a football setting on the field, you know, he tries to be personable. He tries to be tries to relate to his players. Because at the end of the day, it's the coaches and players that go out there and try to win games, and he wants to win games more than anybody on the field. So he tries to obviously get to know us, try to be one with us. It's not just a recruiting thing he does when you're getting recruited. Like, he actually wants to see us develop into not just great players, but great young men.
I know it's all about the team right now, but have you, I guess, taken a peek at all about what people are saying about you at the next level? I mean, it's been all positive lately, and just wondering if you feel like you met your expectations or exceeding them, or how do you feel like you're positioning yourself for life beyond it?
Yeah, you know, I try to stay focused on what's in front of me, but you know, it's hard not to, you know, hear stuff like that. You know, obviously that's a lifelong dream, but at the end of the day, you know, I got a mission on Monday. You know, yes, feels amazing, feels awesome. You know, hearing stuff like that, but it's gonna feel even more amazing if we get it done on Monday.
Donovan, let's put you in charge of college football for a day. What's the first thing you're changing?
That's a tough question. I don't know. I mean, it's tough. It's tough, especially with this whole new format going on. Like, recruiting's different, playoff football goes different, and I think a lot of teams are starting their off-season program. We're still playing, so I couldn't say more time off because there is no time off. You're darn near year-round at this point. But you know, I just keep playing ball at this point.
What's been your favorite purchase with your NIL money?
I bought a Wii. Yeah, I've been playing Wii Sports in my free time. That was pretty fun. I feel like that was a very responsible purchase.
What's your favorite sport in Wii Sports?
Oh, I like boxing. The AI generated the African American guy Matt. He's been kicking my ass sometimes, but other than that, you know, I'm playing football, watching film, so it's a little downtime sometimes.
We got a grip strength test for you. All of your teammates said that you might be the strongest.
I got beat up hands.
I has a record with you left.
That makes me mad. Oh, it's a bad grip. Yes, that's a terrible. What's up? I got some beat up hands. We're not gonna look at that. Don't worry about it.
I wanted to ask you, Donovan, kind of what David was asking you just about, you know, if you're the king of college sports and what would change. When you came into college football, NIL hadn't really started. Just could you speak to the dynamic of just what that has meant? College sports and obviously the sports kind of had tricks. Just, you know, really, it didn't exist, and now here it is going forward.
Yeah, no. I think NIL started July of my freshman year, so obviously that wasn't a factor in recruiting. There were talks of it happening, but no one was really using it as a recruiting point. But now it's a whole different thing. You know, a lot of guys are basing their decisions off NIL, but it's a whole different landscape, which a thing that I'm lucky I didn't have to really go through, because a lot of guys in my class committed to Ohio State just for the sole aspect of, you know, playing high level ball and everything like that. And then obviously Columbus is a huge area for NIL, so that came along with it. But you know, it's different now, and I understand that there's a huge struggle with guys choosing where to go and everything like that. But I'm blessed that I was able to come to Ohio State with a great group of guys, you know, a great O-line room and teammates I was able to be around, and so I'm blessed with the opportunity to be a Buckeye.
Jack told me a story about how after the final, he said to that he was returned. He said that you were on the fence, but then called him the next day at 7 o'clock on your ass. Can you explain, you know? And then he said that you said you were coming back. Can you explain, you know, kind of the emotion there, you know, and talking with your family and you know, them to that decision?
Yeah, it definitely wasn't the next day. He was exaggerating that a little bit, but I was struggling with the decision because obviously you have the opportunity to leave and come back, but there was one day I woke up and I had a gut feeling that I wasn't content with what I did at Ohio State yet. I knew that our class was special and what we had produced wasn't what we wanted, and so I called him. I was like, dude, like, I'm not done yet. Like I'm coming back. And he was literally the first guy I called, besides my parents, obviously. But I called him like, dude, I'm not done. We got to run this back. And so he was like, in his southern, I mean not his southern, his country voice, he was like, brother, let's get after it and stuff like that. But you know, I was happy we came back, and I was proud of the result we have so far. I can't hear you. Guys, speak louder. I literally can't hear anything in that mic.
Boy, oh boy, where do I even begin? Donovan, money by Pookie Bear. I love you ever since I first the way you drive to that end zone, strike fear into your enemy's eyes. You're silky smooth and you're dead around the goal line. And that gorgeous jump shot, I would do anything for you. I wish it were possible to freeze time so I would never have to watch you retire. You had a rough childhood, but you never gave up hope. You're even amazing on and off the field. You're a great husband and a great father, and sometimes I can call you dad. I've forever dreaded waiting to think of the day you'll one day retire. I could sacrifice my whole life if it were the only thing that could put a smile on your face. You have given me so much joy and heartbreak over the years. I remember when you first left Cincinnati, and like my heart got broken into a million pieces, but a tear still fell in my right eye when I watched you win your first ring in Houston. Because deep down, my glorious team, you deserved it. I want you to return home, but alas, you did. My sweet baby boy came home, and I rejoiced. Last year was hard year for us, baby. But 2024, you made history happen. You came back from left guard to left tackle, and I couldn't believe it. I was crying, bawling even. And I heard my glorious team step forward, explain these words. Todd, this is for you. Not only have you changed the game of football, the world forever, you've eternally changed my world. Now you're getting older, but still to go. My go. I love you, Cookie.
Dude, I'm gonna start banning you from commenting under my page, dude. AI has gone too far, man.
Describe to me what it's like to just be God's chosen.
Yeah, one day in life.
It's pretty cool sometimes. It sucks other days.
You wake up in a bed of roses.
Donnie, right here. Joy Jackson, ESPN. Whataburger or In-N-Out?
Whataburger all day. It's all about the orange W's. In-N-Out is mid. It's all about, if you get a patty melt with a chocolate shake and a large fry, you're satisfied for the rest of the night. That's all I gotta say.
Donovan, I'm thirsty. Can I have some of that water?
No, I'm sorry, spitting it.
Sure, why are you spitting your water?
Oh yeah, right here. Sorry, Donovan.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are saying a turning point in the season was when several members of the team went to Chili's and got triple dippers. Number one, confirm or deny how did that change the concept of the season, motivation, etc.
I can either confirm or deny any chili triple dipper allegations, but I will confirm that there was a meeting at a local Chili's in the Columbus area, and stuff was said, stuff was hashed, and now we're here. So I'm not saying the success, this is not an ad, by the way, I'm not saying that the success is related to the triple dipper, but it's pretty darn close. Yeah,
No, thank you. Thanks.
no problem. There's one thing wrong with the question. I'm not from Cincinnati. I am born and raised in Houston, Texas. It just so happens majority of my family lives in Cincinnati, but I myself am a proud Texan and Houstonian. But you know, Skyline Chili, man, gets the job done, even an hour after eating it.
You said you're from Cincinnati, but you said you're from Houston. So you're from Katy, Texas, which is outside of Houston, right?
No, I'm from Cypress, Texas, which is next to Katy.
Say something.
It's not Katy, it's Cypress, Texas. No, no problem.
So Donovan Jackson, you've had a lot of locker mates over the years,
Hmm.
and you may have had possible allegations of shoes being in your locker.
Uh,
Can you confirm or deny those allegations and whose shoes were those?
I would love to confirm these allegations. My locker mate is a mess. He has a whole shoe cubby, but at the same time, he has 4 pairs of shoes outside the shoe cubby that end up in my locker. It makes no
I've
sense.
heard reports that it's not the locker mate's fault. It's actually the fault of that locker mate nearest to him.
No. They're your shoes, Carson. And it's the same pair of shoes that end up in my locker. You have a compartment for the shoes, but you don't put them in there.
I think that my shoes just radiate That's probably the real home, but. Trev, no. Trev, no. Oh, I think Peter wants a question. Peter wants a question. Hey, dog. Peter! Question.
Oh, wow. That's a tough one, but also an easy one. See, I wake up every day blessed to don the scarlet and gray. You know, a lot of guys can wear a multitude of colors, but at the end of the day, it's all scarlet and gray. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. O-Block for life. Let it resonate. Let it resonate.
Are there any actual media questions?
Oh, yeah, that might be important.
I heard you're a great singer. Are you the best singer on the team?
Not to brag, but yeah, I probably am. I definitely get it from my mama. She went to a theater art school. She taught me all the breathing. I'm just kidding. I sing in the shower sometimes, but guys say I'm good at singing, but I'm gonna stick to the shower for now. Who told you that? Oh, JT actually said that? Oh yeah, I mean she's H-Town hottie. I sing Beyonce. I'm not ashamed of that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say it's the experience of playing in games like this before. You know, I would say my first time being in the playoffs, first time playing in big games, you know, you're kind of starstruck a little bit because those are the games you watch on TV as a kid. Now, at this point in my career, a lot of guys' careers, you know, we've done this before. So I'll say the newness and the awe is kind of gone. You know, obviously it's a huge game, games you pray about, games you dream of being in, but at the end of the day, it's just 60 minutes of football. And you're playing it with your brothers, your closest friends, your best friends, and that's all that matters.